somebody lent you.
Here's the thing. I didn't ask for it.
You kind of did.
I don't think I did. And yes, I'll give it back to you.
It's not that I need it back because it's like I'm going to watch them anytime soon, but I lent you the first 3 Daniel Craig James Bond movies.
You told me they were very good.
They're very good. And you're like, and I know you're a James Bond guy because you've got the whole Bond collection.
From the old school one, yes, I do back in the day Bond. And you swear that the Daniel Craig Bond is great. And
so great.
I didn't ask for it, and you gave it to me, and it was very generous of you. And now I've got these damn movies, and I haven't watched them yet. And God bless you. You deserve them back.
It's not that I want them back. I want you to watch the movies. You would get pleasure out of them. I said it.
I was about to say, I don't know that they're going to arouse me, man. I mean, I expect them to be good.
I don't know. Eva Green's pretty hot. Olga Kurylenko is really hot.
All right, what are the 3 you lent me?
I lent you Casino Royale.
Wasn't there already a Casino Royale?
Yes, but this one's so much better.
Okay.
I forget what the second one is called.
Octopussy?
No, it's not.
Moonraker?
No, it's not Moonraker. No. And then the third one is Skyfall.
Skyfall.
What the hell is the second one called? I forget what the second one's called.
So I got Casino Royale, the second one, and Skyfall.
That's right.
Do I have to watch them in order?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely have to watch
I will get this done at some point before the calendar year ends next year.
Hey, I'll be in full disclosure here, okay?
Yep.
Someone let me, the Panic Advisor years ago lent me a copy of Friday Night Lights, of the book.
TV show? The
book.
The book. Book's great. Boy, did I go through that book quickly.
I started to. This is what happens with me in reading because I hate reading.
Yeah.
I think I read probably 80 pages the first day and maybe another 50 pages the second day, and then I didn't pick it up again for another year and a half. And she's like, my mom would like to read that. Oh, yeah, I'll get it to you. So there was an impetus for me to finish reading it, and I finally finished reading it. But about 2 years after the book was first lent to me.
Give me a deadline. When do you want Casino Royale?
Is that going to make you watch anytime soon, or is it just going to be like, all right, then this day I got to give them these movies back?
It probably means I am going to give it a legitimate shot. I don't like committing to stuff like that, but give me a deadline.
You don't like committing to anything.
Give me a deadline. I don't make commitments I can't keep, but give me a deadline.
Beginning of March Madness.
I can do that. Skyfall, before March Madness starts.
Yes.
248-539-9797. Mike in Canton's been patient. Hi, Mike.
Hey, gentlemen, how you doing?
What's up?
Hey, Gator's right. You got to watch those movies. They're great.
What's
You'll
the
love them.
second?
You won't disappoint. But
Casino Royale, then what? And then Skyfall.
Yeah, for this,
you know what? I'm drawing a blank on the second one too.
I'm going to come up with it.
Must be great.
Right.
Someone's going to get it. Someone's going to get it.
Yeah.
But the reason I called in, I think the surprise cut is, unfortunately so, going to be another wasted Martin Mayhew third-round pick in Alex Carter. And I think that because we, given the injury last year, he's already behind a year with their defensive system. And then have we really heard anything about this guy during training camp, during any of the preseason games, doing anything that makes him stand out? Much less.
It is a quality observation by Mike in Canton. Let me read to you what Justin Rogers wrote about Alex Carter. Okay? He wrote, Carter is the conundrum. He struggled all offseason and looks far behind his teammates, including some of the undrafted rookies. But there's still big potential there, and given that 7 players are inactive each game, he's a player worth stashing and continuing to develop. That comes at the expense of a better special teams contributor, Butler or Carey. So Carter's sounds like he's a bubble guy.
I absolutely think so. And if he can't cut it on the special teams, where can he cut it?
Yeah.
At that point, he's going to get cut.
They got 2 young defensive backs that I mean, I'm not the only one, but a lot of people love, and me included, Condre Diggs and Nevin Lawson.
Yep.
And you can only have so many guys that you keep based upon potential.
I agree.
Thank you.
Quantum of Solace.
Quantum of Solace.
Before the phone lines get flooded and the ticket text goes nuts. Quantum of Solace.
Yep. 248-539-9797. Ticket text 97136. All right, Gator. Regarding the Detroit Lions, are they laying in the weeds? And by that, I've said it a couple times in the last couple days. This is a quieter training camp, a quieter, there's less buzz. We're getting less conversation. Does anybody like this? Does anybody feel like, hey, you know what? This team is poised to be that kind of sneak up on people team. The under the radar, the healthy dose of disrespect, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know if it's disrespect. They're almost in the apathetic category. I struggle very hard to find anyone outside of Detroit seeing anything that's going on here in Detroit worth even talking about, good, bad, or indifferent. It's like we suddenly were Jacksonville. You know, we're the team that nobody talks about.
Well, we're not hearing a whole lot, which is the coach's MO, and which apparently is the GM's MO.
Yep.
I mean, the most information we got, and I think it's from Matthew Stafford today, talking about the running backs. Yeah. That the running backs, that it's going to be a battle, comes down probably the last 2 weeks, and who can pass protect better. I mean, that's very specific about the running backs, which I'm glad he's talking because we know the coach isn't going to talk.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the team is concerned, you know, we do our guesstimations on this team, and I've got them at 8-8. A few weeks ago when we did this the first time.
A couple weeks to go here.
Yeah, but the first time we did it, our Karsch and Anderson 1.0.
Yeah.
I had an 8-8. Is laying in the weeds if they go 10-6? Is that laying in the weeds if I have them at 8-8?
I think if they go 10-6, that is a team that was better than. You're not going to find anyone else. I shouldn't say anyone, but this is not a year where you're going to see people predicting the Lions to. I think it would be hard pressed to find somebody who predicts them to have a winning record.
I think you're right, which is interesting. I mean, given people are looking at it, and I guess their declaration of that is because Calvin Johnson's not here.
It's sort of an easy and comfortable go-to because Calvin was such a well-respected player around the league. But yet, we all know, we've seen top-end talent in Detroit with lack of team success. This is, hey, spread around the money, the depth, and be a little bit more balanced, a balanced roster with more depth.
Right, and yet you look at this team and you look at the schedule, and here are things that are favorable to them. The schedule looks better.
It looks better.
Right?
You never know. We say it every year.
I agree.
You just
never
don't know. But it doesn't look like a who's who of expected to be NFL powers. They don't play New England 4 times.
The schedule looks better for them to their advantage. I think that we would all probably assume that the offensive line is going to be better than what they were last year. I like the combination of receivers that they have. They're adding Bolden and adding Marvin Jones. I like that. I think offensively, that might make up for the loss of Calvin Johnson because the running game, I think, should be improved. Now, we haven't seen it yet, but we also haven't seen Amir Abdullah, and you're not going to know anything until the first regular season game anyway because you don't really glean too much off of preseason football. And then the defensive side of the ball, I'm reserving judgment until I find out when and if DeAndre Levy comes back to play. But that's a big one. But if he doesn't, it's the same defense they had last year, which I would expect to be slightly better just based on improvement from younger players. Slightly, I said.
But you know what?
I don't know if it's a difference maker in 2 games worth, but so do I think they're laying in the weeds? I don't think they're laying in the weeds. Again, I have an 8-8 team, but I could see them going 10-6. What I can't see them going is 5-11. And I'm doubtful of 6-10. I could see 7-9 to 10-6 is the range I'm looking at with this team.
I could see him going 5-11. I could absolutely see him going 5-11. And
barring injuries, I don't see it.
I can't see him going 11-5.
I'm pretty much on board with you on that one.
248-539-9797. Are the Lions, are they laying in the weeds? Are they ready to be that team that surprises everybody, that's off the radar, that hops onto the radar? I could tell you for a fact that this Lions preseason has led to the least amount of Lion phone calls, texts, and tweets. It feels as though it's a pensive fan base, an apprehensive fan base to get on board. I don't want to use the word apathetic because I don't think Detroit is ever apathetic about the Lions. 248-539-9797. Coming up 12:35. Are you ready for this to be over? It is Karsch and Anderson on 97.1.